The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. God grants up brand new mercies every single morning. So let's welcome Pastor John Hanna, the senior pastor of Majestic Life Church in Chicago. Hey, good morning, Pastor Hanna.
Hey, this is Pastor John Hanna from New Life in Chicago, and I'm right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What up, my brother? I've been calling you the Bishop of Radio because your show is syndicated. You're the international, Bishop of Radio. And my assignment is to pray. And today I feel like I'm assigned to pray for clarity. For there are many of you that are listening that you need answers. You need no confusion. So today, God, I pray that you will speak loud and clear. I pray that you will give us exactly what to do, when to do, and how to do what needs to be done. For you are not the author of confusion, but you are the God of clarity. So I pray that you will speak through people, speak through your word, speak through dreams, speak through visions. But whatever you do, speak and give us what to do. In the name of Jesus, I pray. And I come against any confusion whatsoever. And you will have answers this week. Amen. Hey, if you're ever in Chicago, come and visit us right here at New Life. God bless you.
Hey, we appreciate you, Pastor Hanna. Hey, that was Pastor John Hanna Sr., the pastor of New Life Covenant Church, Southwest Church in Chicago. It is time for the praise break on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
We've been meaning to do it for a night.
I thank you, oh Lord.
Sometimes we just take the time just to say thank you this morning. Thank you for all of our blessings. Thank you for your grace. Thank you for your mercy. Oh, man. You let us get up and close in our right mind, and we're just grateful this morning. Thinking about all the people that got to wake up and go to radiation, all the people that got to get up and go to dialysis, and some people didn't even wake up this morning, but you just gave us one more day, just one more sunny day. And that's why we praise you every single morning right here on this show. We want everybody to keep everybody that's sick and shut in lifted up in prayer. Everybody that's struggling, somebody that don't have something to eat, somebody that don't have nowhere to go. So every little thing we get, we just appreciate it. We come to you this morning as humble servants just to stop and just take a minute, an extra minute, just to say thank you. To God be the glory this morning, y'all. 16 minutes after the hour, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
27 minutes after the hour, we got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Wednesday, July 15th. Here's what's going on in the news. President Trump says U.S. strikes against Iran will continue until he decides enough is enough. In an interview with Fox News, Trump said Iran's military has been significantly weakened. However, he warned that the U.S. is prepared to target more infrastructure, including bridges and power plants, if Tehran refuses to negotiate.
And they have fight. You know, it's like a great boxer. You think you have him beat, and then all of a sudden he comes back and he gives you a shot. The only way you can negotiate with these people is through strength, and the only strength is military strength.
Trump's comments come as U.S. forces continue strikes for a fourth day, and we are also maintaining a naval blockade in the Strait of Hormuz. Meanwhile, Trump is walking back that proposed 20% toll on ships moving through the strait, saying productive talks with Gulf leaders led to a different approach focused on new investment details with the U.S. Lastly, new questions are being raised in the police shooting that killed 1-year-old Cohen Wiley in Mississippi in that Walmart parking lot. A newly released police report leaves out key details, though, including how many officers were there, who fired, and how the confrontation escalated. Now, police say officers shot at a vehicle they thought was driving toward them. However, a preliminary autopsy commissioned by the family suggests that the toddler was struck from the side, not the front. For info on these stories and more, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the Major League Baseball All-Star Game went down last night. The American League shut out the National League 4-0. FIFA World Cup. Spain beat France to advance to the championship game. They will play the winner of England and Argentina, who plays today at 2 p.m. Central Time in ATL. Definitely going to be tuned in for that. Word on the street is that the Philadelphia 76ers are aggressively pursuing LeBron James, led by their 3 stars Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, and Jaylen Brown. That would be a good fit for LeBron, but I still feel like he's going home to Cleveland.
Hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, 28 before the top of the hour. We got the hot spot right here. Alfreda's, what up?
What up, Ricky? So another legendary rapper is about to drop new music. Big Daddy Kane has officially announced his final album. It's called Curtain Call. It's going to be the final one of his legendary career. It's also going to be his first full-length project in 28 years. Can you believe it's almost been 30 years since he dropped something? So Kane says LL Cool J and Busta Rhymes inspired him to record the project, and it's going to have collabs with Busta Rhymes, Jadakiss, Ghostface Killah, and Anthony Hamilton. So Big Daddy Kane posted this tease on social media.
Hey, yo, look at my resume. Too consistent. I don't need no guidance or supervision. When I speak on y'all in your new position, I straight say trash. No euphemism. So obviously we moving different. I stay 10 toes down. This the truth I'm living. I usually give them the smoothest rhythm infused with ism and use precision that you can vision in the true tradition.
Come on, Big Daddy Kane.
Okay. No release date yet. However, Big Daddy Kane says it is coming soon. Guys, Lil Wayne's former assistant, Andrew, is involved in this bitter court battle with Weezy over claims that he assaulted him on a private jet. This was back in 2022. And now his job description is being used as evidence in court. And you got to hear what this job allegedly required. According to docs, this wasn't your typical assistant's job. It went far beyond answering phones and scheduling meetings. So the role reportedly required being on call 24/7. Okay, that happens. Traveling everywhere with Wayne, packing his bags, waking him up on time, running his errands, and even keeping pre-rolled blunts at the ready while making sure he never ran out of his preferred wraps. The job also called for somebody who was comfortable around kids and dogs, strong enough to carry a bag, have pleasant personal hygiene, and be able to handle a fast-paced lifestyle. Stay discreet by signing a non-disclosure agreement. Really, when you think about it, the only thing weird is, rolling the blunts. But for some people, that's not weird.
Yeah, personal assistant.
Yeah. Wanted him to have, good hygiene, blah, blah, blah.
Can't be funky.
Right. However, Lil Wayne is denying these assault allegations against him, saying he acted in self-defense. So we'll keep you posted on what happens with that. If you miss any part of the show, make sure you check it out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. And you can catch me on all my social media at Georgia Alfredas. Coming up, Rock T's got that HBC. It's coming up next right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU. What up, baby? Rock T's in the building for another HBCU. We gonna always put a spotlight on our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. We finna shout out Morgan State University, established in 1867, home of the Blue and Orange Bears. Oh, we gotta shout out to the magnificent marching machine, marching band. Miss Raven Johnson, it's your time to shine.
Hey y'all, it's Raven Johnson. I'm your Miss Black USA Talented Teen. I'm a current freshman at the illustrious National Treasure Morgan State University. I'm there on a full academic and athletic scholarship, and I just knew the first time I stepped on Morgan's campus that it was home for me. The family, the atmosphere is just so amazing, and the gorgeous state-of-the-art campus, it doesn't get any better than that. The connections I've already made are so extensive. There's no HBCU like mine. Go Bears!
There it is, Raven Johnson, another proud HBCU trailblazer. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want to share your HBCU story, or if you have someone you want to spotlight, follow and DM us on all social media platforms at HBCU.
Let me tell you, you're walking into bad daycare. When you walk in there, you see number car seats lined up. Let me tell you why. Those kids are just getting dropped off, and they don't know who's picking them up. I like how white people are. It's the truth. Y'all better stop awing and do something about it. Right. It's the truth. The kids get dropped off. You know how strong a little boy got to be to hold his own car seat? You 3 years old. right, mama, take care. The school not even open yet. He just chilling. How y'all doing? She must have had a job interview or something. Golly. He know the hey Marvin, I'm outside. He know the janitor name. Marvin, little Larry here. Could you open the door, please?
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday, and here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, they're saying that they may be back together again. Who am I talking about? Meg Thee Stallion, y'all, and Klay Thompson. Yes, y'all. According to MTO, they're saying, honey, so they're definitely, honey, definitely may be back there saying, honey, that Klay, y'all, and the undisputed queen, y'all, of Hot Girl Summer, honey, are officially back together, and they said maybe in somewhat, but here's the tea. They're saying people are saying that, Klay, he loved Megan to death, honey. He really wanted her back. They said usually guys of his stature usually get a girl like, oh, you gone? Well, moving on, child. They said, but honey, he didn't beg his way back into Meg's good graces. Now, they're saying that this reconciliation did not come cheap, and they say it certainly did not come easy. Now, they're
what
saying,
you mean?
Because they're saying, first of all, honey, he bought this girl thousands of dollars in flowers, honey. They say he bought her flowers, honey, beautiful handbags and what have you. And they said, he's pleading, that he really loves her, because they say after she found those highly flirtatious text messages to other women, they say, honey, she like, I don't know about this, but honey, she blocked his number and what have you. And, they're saying that, she kind of like him too, but she say right now you and I see them on the red carpet together, because she still got her guards up, which she should. But my thing is, purses and flowers, who cares? Oh,
right.
That woman
I'm with
got
you
money.
on that. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, she got money, purses and damn flowers. Nobody don't care about no purses and flowers and what have you. But they're saying,
what can he do?
He needs to just sit there. He needs to do something there, but don't give me no damn purses and no flowers. I don't care about no purses and flowers, honey. He needs to plead to her, and he needs to take it to the cross. And let the world
take the cross.
That's he need to take it to Jesus.
They need to go to church together. Is that what you think?
That's right, honey. Because you can't just give me no purses and no things that you didn't allegedly cheated. And that's Meg Thee Stallion, honey. She's a hottie. She's a Houston hottie. So there's
what booty eating James gave you when y'all broke?
Oh Lord Jesus! Wait a minute. Hold
you
on.
don't want me to tell you that.
Go ahead, man.
Anyway, they're saying y'all the luxury gift. They say he sent high-end designer bags, honey, and thoughtful personal gifts, honey, just to prove that he was thinking of her. And they're saying that the emotional appeal. They say he wrote long, heartfelt letters professing, honey, his undying love.
And she can put them on the internet too.
Yeah, they say taking full accountability for his behavior. They say and promise y'all that the man, he said that she deserves him. They say at first Megan wasn't even trying to hear any of that mess. They said she kept her guards all the way up and focused entirely on her music. They said her stadium tours and her fitness, honey. They say, but he really loves her and he really wants her back. So. Alfred, would you take him back? I've
done it before. I've had somebody with the flowers and the bags and the jewelry, but I kind of felt like they still really liked each other. Didn't you kind of feel like I felt like they really they just got caught up in the breakup and they had to keep it going. I felt like they really liked each other.
I wonder who reached out to who and spoke to who first. How does that work when two celebrities break up, Brent? How do the management start talking?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So, give me an example. For example, like his assistant may hit up her assistant saying, "Hey, how she's doing?"
Yeah, remember the whole 50 Cent and Vivica Fox thing?
Yeah.
50 Cent was kind of saying that Vivica's team kind of broke them up because they was publicizing everything that they did so much. It wasn't necessarily her, but her team was so excited about the relationship and just wanted the promo so bad that it interfered with the relationship and broke them up allegedly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, maybe he looked at one of them old IG videos. And he had forgot. Maybe he had forgot and looked at one of them videos.
Or she looked at him shooting them threes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Please.
It might have been him looking at them videos though.
That form shooting.
But do we still
to each other for some reason? So.
Yeah. Did we ever find out why they broke up in the first place? Was it cheating?
Yeah, allegedly they say he cheated her. She's found her in his phone text to other women and what have you. So that's not a good look.
I don't know if she want to take him back.
No, it probably was prayer. Everybody be on that same prayer line at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, just praying.
Really?
Yeah.
A whole prayer group.
He just wanted somebody to lay hands on him.
Yeah.
I bet.
They laid him on there all right.
But if I was her, I wouldn't take him back. Ain't no way in hell you're going to publicly humiliate me. And I made
But he didn't public. She the one came out with the story.
Yeah, he didn't publicly
do
it.
nothing.
Yeah, but he did something for her to come out with the story. So
Well, they should have worked it out between themselves. They probably would still be together if they sat down and had a conversation, gave them an opportunity to apologize. But then when the public get in the middle of it, they get people way apart. Now you got to prove something to your fan that you're strong and you can move on without him or whatever. If they would have kept that private between them, they probably could have worked it
but
out.
people ain't keeping nothing private no more, honey. Ain't nothing private no
can't.
more.
How can they?
Only thing they needed to do was put a mask on, hold hands, and go to Busch Gardens and ride a couple of them roller coasters and stuff. That'd have got everybody at least feeling better.
Exactly.
And ate some ice cream and a sorbet, whatever they call them thing where they light it. You know, the thing that they light, the dessert that they light.
Creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
Yeah.
Something like that. And sit there at a bar and have a creme brulee and just enjoy and talk it out. Huh?
Little cocktail.
And a cocktail and talk it out.
well,
Going upstairs to a little hotel room
Make it on
suite
up.
and make it on up and kill them. Kill them.
Yes, sir.
Kill them.
And then, moving on, another celebrity news, y'all. Tiana Taylor, baby, she said that she could not hear a damn thing, honey, while performing, honey, with Jay-Z at the Yankee Stadium because she her sound and her ear monitor malfunction. Now, Taylor responded after the clips from the third night of Jay-Z's, honey, residence sparked, honey, criticism on social media. Now, the Harlem native performed the chorus, y'all, of his 1996 song, Can't Knock the Hustle, originally handled by, Mrs. Mary Jo Blige. Now, they said, y'all, she said, the sound in my ears, honey, was just not happening today. That's what she said. She said, but guess what? She said, honey, the gratitude was louder than any mic could ever be. She said, along with the photos from the concert, they said, honey, Miss Taylor shared a rehearsal video showing her preparing for the appearance, honey, before taking the stage in front of more than 40,000 people.
Man.
Girl, look, you just didn't sound, I'm sorry, Brat, you just didn't sound good. You couldn't.
No, you can't hear yourself. You ain't going to sound good if you can't hear yourself. It's called monitors.
Wait,
well, my
You
thing
see how you got headphones on right now?
Yes.
In your ear, you can hear yourself.
Yes.
That's where they keep you on key.
Well, as much money as they paid for all this,
Ain't got
you
nothing
going
to
to tell
do
me
with
you
it.
can't hear?
If they pay you $1 million,
things go wrong, Gary.
Absolutely.
Especially with those ears. A wire or anything could go wrong. And when them ears messed up, you can't hear nothing with the roar from the crowd.
Well, I would have stopped it. I can't
You
hear.
can't stop
Can't
somebody
stop the
else's
beat.
show. You can't stop the show.
If you
The
sing
show
it-
must go on. You cannot stop the show.
If I'm singing and I can't hear myself,
The
no, I
show
let
got to
people
go
know.
on. You got to do what
You
she
gotta
did. You
sing.
got to just try to make it happen.
And try to listen through those monitors that's on the floor
Oh, really?
the best you can.
Well, Beyonce, nothing happened to hers.
Hey, because her monitors didn't go out. The headphones didn't go out.
Well,
It
why,
happens.
Why did hers go out? And
But
Beyonce?
We don't know.
Do with
Gary.
nothing.
Yeah, it got a lot to do with
Things
it.
happen with the headphones and with the
What in the turn to sha-la-la on you? Then they gaslit you with your own
Hey,
sha-la-la.
that's messy. I wonder who did that, Turtle. But anyway, the Collier today, honey, is one of my favorite Collier. My Collier today, y'all, is water. On the high end, you say water, and on the low end, you say beautiful aqua blue. That's your Collier for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the team. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up call. Get up at 866-9RICKEY. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together.
Get it together.
You woke up this morning,
Hey.
you in your house shoes, so it be better.
Big.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be
Come on,
productive.
come on. Hey.
Early morning show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on.
Wake up.
Good morning. This is Shonda Musco from Shreveport, Louisiana. I want to wish a happy 50th birthday to my best friend, Christina Washington, and a happy birthday to Daytrip Anderson. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Good morning, H-Town. It's your boy D-Mac calling to wake everybody up. Here with the T, Slim Jim Legs. Good morning, good morning.
My name is Crystal Pete, and I'm calling from Statesville, North Carolina, and I would like to wake Tyrus Meters up on his way home. Wake up, wake up, wake up! Good morning, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. My name is Tawana Collier from Mims, Florida. I would like to thank Abba Father for waking us up this morning. Have a blessed day. Love you more.
Portland, wake up. In Charlotte, wake up.
Let's go.
In Raleigh, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Baltimore, wake up.
make sure that you check out and book your cabin on the One Voyage 2026. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show is going to be there broadcasting live, and we're going to be selling October the 26th through November the 1st on the Virgin Voyages. Resilient Lady, it's a party with a purpose. So with performances by T.I., Keith Sweat, and so many more. Visit onevoyagecruise.com today. Coming up, man, we got a lot going on. It's time for the good, the bad, and the What the Hell Wednesday. Up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, Alfredas, I know you got some good news this morning.
I sure do, Ricky. An off-duty firefighter from Texas saved 3 kids after a boat carrying 9 people overturned on a lake during a family outing. Now, this firefighter reportedly dove beneath the capsized boat. He kept going down and kept going down and kept going down to rescue these 3 kids. He had to perform CPR on one of them before she began breathing again. You know, there had to be very scary moments there. But luckily, thanks to his heroics, all 3 kids survived without major injuries. Yeah.
Love it.
Wow.
Yeah, I wonder how the boat, instead of boat capsized,
yeah,
flipped over. That means probably too many people on it.
So, but why didn't the babies have on life jackets, right? But you can still drown, I guess. Can you still drown with a life jacket on?
If they have on the right kind of life jacket with floaties on the arm, depending on the size of the child, as long as the life jacket will have them sitting straight up out of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's always, I definitely put life jackets on when we go out, whatever. But yeah, you got to be careful out there on those lakes because there's a lot of accidental drowning. Hey, but congratulations to that fire department and that particular fireman that saved those lives. I'm sure they will never, ever forget him. Thank you for sharing that story, Alfredas.
Of course.
All right, let's take a look at bad news. What you got, Brat?
Well, Ricky, a 75-year-old man in Florida named Marshall Abner was at a pet store last Thursday when he approached the family inside. He asked the kids if they wanted to pet his dog. Well, they ignored him, and Marshall lost it. The family tried to walk away, but Marshall started making inappropriate comments. The father confronted him, and Marshall started firing pepper spray at everybody, even the children.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. The cops were called, and Marshall was arrested. He's facing charges of aggravated battery and child abuse. He's being held without bond, and the police asked him why he flipped out, and he had no explanation. Thankfully, nobody was seriously hurt. Now, that's bad.
That's so weird.
Nobody want to pet your dog?
If you pepper spray my child, you getting a can open up on you. That can
right.
whoop. Yeah.
Right. You doing time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing time too. If you pepper spray my children.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go pet the dog, Rick?
No, I wouldn't pet
If I want to pet the dog, you can't be mad at me.
You wouldn't be like,
Your
okay,
dog might have
dude, cool.
But that dog probably got something probably wrong with the dog. He want people to pet the dog. The dog back legs don't work. Always one damn dog that's in a group of dogs where one of them dogs be paralyzed.
Yeah. Put the wheels.
Paralyzed on the waist down. They had that. You know how their legs be spread out like you barbecue and grilling some chicken.
Don't do that.
You got a chicken thigh when you lay them out on the grill.
Don't do that. My dog got old and his legs was doing that before he died. Don't do that.
Yeah, like they swimming.
It just starts spreading apart like a split in the back.
Like a split, like you're doing a split. Or whatever.
It's always one in a group.
That's pretty bad. But we just hope that they put the man in jail. I hope that the family was not traumatized by that, and I hope that they got the dog in a wheelchair. All right, we got the what the hell news. What you got, Special K?
Okay, so this goes under the category of whatever you was on. I don't want none of this. According to court documents, a man from Indiana has been charged with a felony after he was accused of cutting off his genitalia and using them to start a fire.
What?
I read that correctly. Reportedly, the man was charged with arson after police say he cut off his private parts, doused it with gas, and lit it on fire in the garage of his mother's house. So much wrong with that paragraph. According to the court affidavit, while fighting the fire, the suspect's family told first responders that the man was missing. Officers focused on the suspect, who said he had been stabbed in downtown Fort Wayne. It wasn't until later, after the suspect was taken to the hospital, that he admitted to police that he had inflicted the wound on himself and that he started the fire in the garage.
Mental health is real.
Somebody went in the garage to try to stomp the fire. No! Black Tony, what's up?
Hey, well, I can't come to work today, so they won't let me come to work.
Come on, man.
I got to
What'd you tell us
message.
yesterday?
So I know what I told y'all yesterday. I got the message
What
last
you tell us
night.
the day before yesterday?
Cuz I got the message last night. Shout out, I'm not finna get fired messing with you because you don't understand what these folks at H&R is talking about.
He did.
All
He
right.
did forward me an email that is from H&R.
What is it?
Well, the subject
H&R.
H&R. The subject line says this is a real letter and email from H&R that
Okay.
was in Black Tony's email page.
H&R, ain't that where you buy clothes?
It's H.
That's
I mean,
H&M, actually.
Yeah.
That's H&M you talking about.
That's
Yeah.
H&M, yeah.
I feel tell them what them folks said because
Okay.
they think I'm playing games.
Okay, he did forward this email. It says, according to the office over here at H&R, Black Tony have too many TPO days that done stacked up in the company. Could get sued
What was
by.
it? Go back and said that what?
Yeah. This is, I'm just reading it exactly
that
as
what?
that done stacked up. And the company could get sued by a lawsuit if they don't give him his TPO days, what he haven't took. So his boss man, Rickey Smiley, need to understand this and let me take as much days as is needed to keep from getting the company messed up on a lawsuit.
And you're reading the way it's
I'm
written.
reading it exactly like I'm just reading it word for word.
Yeah.
Let me take as much days as is needed to keep from getting the company messed up on a lawsuit they could be up under for not giving all the TPO days for Black Tony. Thank you for your attention to this matter with H&R office. Signed, Mr. Bob Wilson Green, the head boss at H&R for the
Do he
radio
work
company.
at BLC? You ever saw him on any email?
Huh?
Have you ever saw him on any email?
That's not our
No,
HR person.
I've never seen, and it says for the radio company, and that's on God.
Well,
I don't know if any
Wait a
HR.
minute, say what? What is that at the end?
It's signed, Mr. Bob Wilson Green, the head boss at H&R for the radio company, and that's on God.
Yeah.
H&R Block is the tax place.
Yeah, but I don't think that our HR person would have a signature that said that's on God.
And what? Yeah, that what it said at the very end. It said what now?
It says. Signed, Mr. Bob Wilson Green, the head boss at H&R for the radio company, and that's on God.
I was talking some the other night. I didn't even know I offended some people, bro. Did the joke about the LMNOP community. I didn't know nobody was mad till I got outside. It was 3 gay dudes laying on my hood. Soon as they saw me, they went off. Say what you said. Say what you said. Well, do the joke then. Say the joke. Say what you said. Say what you said. Say it. I scratch you. I was like, oh my God. That's the only thing that scared me was this little hand. Say what you said.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday. A beautiful, beautiful. Y'all know it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And guess what? We are still neighbors, so I'm so excited about it. Yeah, yes, we're still neighbors, honey. So, and here's what's happening in celebrity news. All right, y'all. Okay, it's really coming out now. Wherever there's a little smoke, there's definitely some fire, y'all, and everybody's talking about, honey, why, honey, Beyonce, honey, cut her husband's hair. And you know what? My thing is this, honey. She cut out his hair because, you know what? They said it was a wig, but I don't know why people keep saying that. But this is what people are saying, and they said the real reason, honey, that she cut her husband's hair. Now, they're saying on Friday, they say Jay-Z, he kicked off his Reasonable Doubt, honey, 30th anniversary concert at Yankee Stadium. They say Beyonce, honey, allegedly, y'all, cut his hair at the Yankee Stadium. They say, honey, so what drove Jay-Z, honey, to spend six beautiful days detangling his lies, honey, only to let his beautiful wife cut off his hair, honey, in an empty stadium? Y'all, well, baby, people are talking about it, and we want to know why, and I want to tell y'all why. They say fans believe y'all that Beyonce, listen to this now, oh, this is so touching. They said fans believe y'all that Beyonce went to barber school, y'all, to learn advanced barbering techniques, honey, before taking the clip of y'all to Jay-Z's head. But sources say y'all that Jay-Z panicked, honey, when he found out, y'all, that fans, honey, had photographic proof of his changing hairline and various hair lengths. They said the rap mogul started wearing hats and baseball caps everywhere he went. They say after 2 weeks, honey, of wearing various hats and caps, Jay-Z and Beyonce decided, y'all, to cut his wig to end, y'all, the distractions. Now they say Barbara. This
That wasn't no wig.
Well, I'm just telling what people say.
Right.
That's his real hair.
Look, they say, honey. They say Barbara's. This is what Barbara said. They
Oh,
say
it's Barbara.
Barbara's noted, y'all, that Beyonce was not, honey, holding the clippers correctly, y'all, in the concert footage. They say others noticed, honey, that hair was not falling from the clippers. They say Jay-Z looked too calm, baby, in the chair, and he didn't even wear a cape, honey, to catch the clippers. And Barbara's out there all over the world know you got to wear a cape when you cutting hair. And they say he didn't even have a cape on. They said later, honey, they say Beyonce filled in y'all to sing Mary J. Blige's vocals, honey, and can't knock the hustle. They say then Jay-Z, honey, surprised fans by bringing out his second eldest daughter, Blue Ivy, honey, to tickle the piano keys during her song of Feeling It. Now, however you want to take it, I believe that it was definitely a wig. And cause, if Barbara said Beyonce wasn't even holding her hand right to cut the hair. Now, you know, if you're a barber, you know how to hold your hand when you cutting hair.
She ain't no barber.
That's the problem then. But they say she
But anybody can hold it. You can hold a clipper wrong and still cut off a afro.
Well, they say, honey, she took a barber class. They say she went to a barber school, honey, to learn how to cut it, and
Well,
she
good
still
for
was cutting it
her.
right.
That's great.
And they say, honey, there was no hair falling, honey, from his head
That's
while
so
he was sitting
much
there.
to pay attention to for no
You
reason.
that rich, your hair don't fall.
Even if it was staged, it was fine. It was part of the show. It was part of the concert. It is okay, Gary. Like it's.
But Brat, you cannot trick the people,
But
honey.
it's
Why would you trick the people?
But it don't matter. Everybody understood what the purpose was. That he got his hair cut and she cut his hair.
Yeah.
But she didn't cut his hair. She
But it
took
might
the
have been
wig
it
off.
might have been a part of, like what Brad is saying. It might have been a symbolic thing,
Like
that
theater.
She was cutting his hair. Yeah, theater. It may have been.
Well,
theatrical.
you don't play theater, honey. When people sitting here
Yes,
looking
you
at
do.
you,
They're entertainers, so
well,
they
when you
entertain.
said that his
That's why
hair
it's
was
called
being
a
cut,
play.
yeah, but when you said his hair was being cut, that means, honey, you don't play theater. You're supposed to cut his hair.
Okay, so you think when people eating food on screen, they really eating the food?
Yeah.
Not all the time. No,
Well,
sometimes they just-
well, not all the time, honey. They don't play. They cutting hair. They ain't cutting hair neither.
Oh,
Why you so upset about
Gary.
Because I don't like the idea that they lying to people.
Don't
honey.
let this mess with your spirit so bad like that.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Well, it hurts my spirit because
Don't
I
let
don't
it
like
hurt
the
your
idea,
spirit.
honey. You know,
So when people acting in a movie, they lying because they're not really doing what they
no, it's called acting.
Okay, exactly.
So they didn't say she was acting. They said she was cutting his hair.
Oh,
There's a difference.
Lord, Jesus help us.
There's a difference. Well, Brad, your wife is the dog and hairstylist. You know that's not right for the trick people.
I don't know nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with what you talking about over there. Please exclude me. Please, Jesus. I don't want no parts.
Mm-hmm. Well, it just bothers my spirit.
Oh,
honey.
it shouldn't bother your
And
spirit.
I don't like the idea, honey.
Find
that-
something more serious to bother your spirit, Gary. That's nothing.
Well, y'all
Somebody's
know, honey.
hair, Gary.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not your hair, honey, it's not your hair. But anyway, moving on, child. Another celebrity news, y'all. Travis Scott, baby. He's Ricky, now this is a little close to your heart. He's accused, y'all, of trapping workers on the yacht. Now, they say Travis Scott, honey, is facing, honey, a news lawsuit from yacht workers who claimed, y'all, back in 2024, he chartered a yacht in Miami and it ended in violence. Now, according to court documents obtained by TMZ, they said the rapper chartered the yacht, honey, with several women. They said several security personnel and abroad. He also had some alcohol in there. And they said, and the captain claims, y'all, that Scott was later asked y'all to use a jet ski. They say, but they refused to give it to him. They say because he appeared to be intoxicated. Now, the lawsuit alleged, y'all, that Travis then ordered the captain, honey, to take the yacht to a nearby marina, honey, then jumped, honey, onto the dock, honey, and he left his guests aboard the yacht for 30 minutes. Oh, that was low down. They say when the rapper returned, they say the captain claimed that he appeared angry and confrontational. Now, they said the captain said that he ended the charter, honey, and asked the group to leave because of Travis's alleged behavior. Now, the encounter then became physical, they said, according to the complaint. The captain, y'all, alleged, y'all, that Travis attacked him, threatened to kill him, and he said, honey, that he was dead. Now, Travis' security guard, honey, reportedly, y'all, attempted to intervene before, honey, allegedly, y'all, being fired, honey, from the performer. They said other marina workers, y'all, claim that they came, y'all, to assist, but were, honey, also assaulted. And they said two crew members, y'all, alleged, y'all, that Travis struck them with his shoulder, honey, as they tried to exit, causing one woman to fall, honey, onto a table, and she suffered injuries. Now, the plaintiff also, honey, accused Travis of preventing them, honey, from leaving until police arrived.
Where was this? In California?
I guess so. Well, but you know about boats. You don't trap people on no boat. How could you do that to these people?
Him on the boat, but they say he jumped off, right?
He left them on the boat. That's tacky. How dare you get people on the boat and you leave them?
Kidnapping or whatever, but he jumped off. or whatever, but you're supposed to wait till the boat dock and then the captain help everybody get off.
But that's the problem with Africans and Americans when y'all get on these boats and stuff. Y'all don't know the rules.
Let's be clear, that wasn't a boat. That was a yacht.
Yeah, exactly. You don't do that.
Yeah,
you don't do that. And you know better than that, Ricky. Say it. That's wrong.
It is wrong. I'm not denying it.
Okay, well,
Say
don't
it.
be like Brat, and she don't want to agree with the boy, honey, and didn't get a haircut. I mean, it's just.
Because I believe he got a haircut.
Me too.
There you go. Stay calm.
And what is the color of the day?
Thank you. Sha-la-la. It's on the body.
Yes, honey. Oh, my God. I tell you, y'all people, honey, y'all going to learn. Yeah, when I'm saying stuff, this is true. And, honey, and you know, it's right. I mean, tell the truth and shame the devil.
Yeah, tell us the color, though.
The color of the day, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day is water. On the high end, you say water, and on the low, you say beautiful blue. That's your color for the day.
Yeah, so easy. You didn't even try.
Beautiful.
Didn't even try, but it is beautiful. Beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Health, happiness, and hope. It's Wellness Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Wellness Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the one and only Dr. Collier is back to help you stay healthy. Dr. Collier, good morning. Happy to have you.
Thank you so much, Rickey Smiley. It's a pleasure to be live in the studios here. And we are having a great topic today. I'm going to give you an update. This is a topic that everybody is really needs to be informed about. There are various GLP therapies that are now available. You know, these are the weight loss drugs and the diabetes treatment drugs. They are now oral or tablet versions of the GLP-1 semaglutide. That's Ozempic. Everybody knows the term. Ozempic.
Yeah.
So it's out there now. There was a previous version of this called Rybelsus, and it didn't really take off, but part of that was because people didn't know what it was. So they basically now had just released a different version, and it's Ozempic tablets. They also have a tablet called Wegovy. Both of these are semaglutide tablets. You start off at a certain dose, and for the Wegovy, it's 1.5. Then you increase to 4.9 up to 25 milligrams. These are tablets that you take on a daily basis. The thing about this is you have to take it on an empty stomach. The recommendation is that you take it in the morning upon awakening with only 4 ounces of water, and don't eat or drink anything for at least 30 minutes. Now, this can really change your morning routine, which is why some people don't care for it. Other people would rather do that than take shots. So there's a new molecule that's just been released called Fundeo. You've probably seen the commercials. Okay, this is a different molecule than semaglutide. It works on different receptors, but it is also indicated for weight loss only. The tablets are 0.8 milligrams, 2.5 up to 5.5. They go all the way to 17 milligrams. So depending upon what you need to accomplish your weight loss goal, they are there. They're indicated for weight loss. The oral version, again, take it once daily. This one doesn't require you to have any kind of regimen. You can take it whenever you like, every day. Don't have to do it on an empty stomach. Doesn't matter whether you eat or drink your coffee in the morning, which is why some people like that. It's less restrictive. But these medications, they started off at $1,600 to $1,800 a month. Now, most of them are available for $199 at the start of doses. These are injectables, and they go up to $399. So most people can afford that. But the oral versions, the ones we just spoke about, only $149. Everybody can afford that usually. And if it's covered by your insurance, it's as low as $25. But this is the big announcement. As of July 1st, there's a new program for Medicare patients. If you're 65 or older and on Medicare, there's a program called the Medicare GLP-1 Bridge Program, which provides access to every GLP-1 therapy out there. So if you're diabetic, or if you just want to lose weight, instead of not being able to be on the best medications available, people on Medicare can get these drugs for $50.
Wow.
$50. Any Medicare patient, not Medicaid. Medicare, which requires you to be 65 or over. So again, a major change from the $1,600 to $1,800 per month. I think the price has been reduced because of, one, internet competition. You got a lot of compounded products that are advertised on the internet, and now you see celebrities promoting them, so people are getting them. But also the health benefits. Everything from heart attacks and strokes, improve your kidney function, controlling your diabetes, getting you off insulin. All of these are real benefits now that the companies are realizing it's better to control a person diabetes versus uncontrolling them or keeping them on insulin products, and they still have heart attacks and strokes. The overall cost is much better. So this class of medication has been really the biggest breakthrough in medicine in my professional lifetime. It helps everything. It's anti-inflammatory. They're looking at cancer. They're looking at Alzheimer's disease. All these things are now going to be indications for it.
Okay, Doctor, I know we got to go here soon in a minute. Maybe you can answer this later, but this seems like a magic drug, like a wonder drug, but there's got to be side effects. People have to, do you have to take it forever? I just wonder, because I know when I go on a diet, I got to eat a certain way. When I stop eating that certain way, then I gain a couple pounds back. Like, are people going to have to take this forever?
So the great thing about this class of drug is that every other weight loss methodology requires you to embrace feeling hungry. And most people can do that for 2 to 3 months. They'll lose 20 pounds, but then they start back eating, they gain back 30. So 6 months down, they're in worse condition than they were. These drugs stop that. They're using the term decreases the food noise. And there are potential side effects for some people, but as you see, everybody that used to be overweight that's now slim and trim, they're on these drugs and they look amazing. So the maintenance program varies from person to person. You may need to stay on the medication forever because you just can't control your eating. You may be able to be on it on a lower dose. You may be able to come off of it totally, and you don't gain any weight because you maintain discipline as far as what you're eating, because your stomach shrinks. You literally can't eat as much, and so it makes you feel good and look good. Dr. Collier, it's no secret that Dr. Collier has taken these medications along with my other weight loss products, and I've been off of them for 6 months, but 30 pounds down and maintaining. So people say that it looks good on me. I like it. And so, again, side effect profile is that. Thank you.
People on my 600-pound life, they need to pack this like a pack of sorts.
Oh, no.
Come in a tic-tac box. Let's go to the phone. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
I have a question for the doctor. I have a skin disorder. Is hydrodentitis? We're not sure how to pronounce it.
It's hydroadenitis.
Is there anything natural that I can do? Because I don't do well with antibiotics.
Okay, hydroadenitis is a recurring infection of the skin. It usually causes abscesses in the axilla, the area under your arms, and this can happen over and over. There are new medications that are not antibiotic based. They are biologics that help prevent that susceptibility. But if you actively have an abscess there, the treatment is to open and drain an abscess. And so you have to open it. You have to, stick a wick in it and let it drain for a few days, and then it heals from the inside out by what's called secondary intention. But things you can do to boost your immune system. Okay, this is an inflammatory condition. So Dr. Collier's omega-3 fish oil and vitamin D, as well as my lipoimmune. It boosts your immune system and helps protect you from skin infections, usually staphylococcus, which everybody has on their skin. Normally it doesn't bother you. You live symbiotically. You don't bother it. It doesn't bother you. But basic things like using an antibacterial soap also is very important, and that will minimize the amount of bacteria on your skin.
All right, we're going to take more of your phone calls on the other side. Y'all get at us, 866-9-RICKEY. More with Dr. MJ Collier coming up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got the one and only Dr. Collier in the building. Hit us up with your calls, 866-9-RICKEY. You are on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Yes, I have really bad neuropathy, which was brought on by chemotherapy. And I just want to know, what can I do to get some relief from that pain that wakes me up out of my sleep sometimes?
Okay, that neuropathy is a side effect of some chemotherapeutic agents. And the problem is that the nerves have been damaged. Of course, the chemotherapy objective is to kill bad cells, but sometimes it does damage to good cells. The problem is inflammation of the nerves. So you need to take some natural anti-inflammatories. The process is a long one. But the nerves can heal themselves. So you need to take curcumin, turmeric. You can take a branded anti-inflammatory such as Motrin, Advil, Aleve, or Naproxen. But then the natural things, anti-inflammatories, vitamin D at 5,000 international units per day, omega-3 fish oil. You need to take 4,000 milligrams per day. And every day will be better than the previous day. After you've been doing that for about 2 to 4 weeks, you'll notice improvement in that. And you probably will have to keep doing some kind of regimen like that for the duration, because the neuropathy can return. The nerves have been insulted. Now, vitamin C is also good for nerve health. So you need to be taking vitamin C at 1,000 milligrams per day as well. You can get vitamin C naturally, of course, in all your citrus juices, orange juice, grapefruit juice, etc. But if you just want to take a pill, that would be just as good. I would also recommend a complete multiple vitamin with iron and minerals. One a day for women is excellent, but there's no such entity as a generic vitamin. A vitamin is a fixed chemical formula. No better way to make it. So if you see a brand product and then you see next to it compared to brand product, get the least expensive version. It is literally the exact same thing.
Okay, you on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
I had a sinus infection 2 years ago, and ever since I had that sinus infection, every night I needed a nasal spray before I go to sleep so I could sleep better and breathe. I want to know what kind of natural remedy or what can I do so I don't have to use a nasal spray every night to get rid of that, so I can just breathe like normal people.
Okay, well, unfortunately, sometimes as we age, the sinuses become one of the issues that we have problems with. My lipoimmune product would help with that tremendously, but if the nasal spray is giving you relief, you just may have to use a nasal spray. Now, there are technologies where you can use nasal rinses, normal saline, which doesn't sting, hurt, or burn, but it rinses out the excess mucus in the sinuses. You can make that a part of your regimen, which is more natural, and there's an apparatus that mechanically does this that's available in the drugstores. It uses saline capsules or packs, and it rinses out. It's very effective in rinsing out the sinuses. I use it myself, and it is pretty incredible as far as the benefits that you get. But chronic sinusitis is just that. It's always associated with an allergy response. So a non-sedating antihistamine such as Zyrtec, Xyzal, Allegra, or Claritin, all of those will give you relief as well. But you may, as long as the nasal spray is working for you, you might benefit from that and continue to use it.
All right, John, with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Yes, I was wanting to know, I have high cholesterol and I am on a statin, and there's been some information that says that statins are causing heart and other arteries. I want to know, is that in the scientific research behind that, or is that just a rumor, and are statins still good to take?
That's barbershop gobbledygook, unfortunately. So, statins are one of the best medications that are available. They are the number one class of prescribed medications in the world. They work amazingly well for improving it. It's the high cholesterol that is causing the plaques and the blockages and obstructions in the arteries. That's what causes heart attacks and strokes. So the statin helps stop that. It is amazing in doing so. There are four. The best two, I think, that I recommend would be atorvastatin or Lipitor and rosuvastatin or Crestor. The Crestor is the most potent molecule out there, but they both work quite well. And so I would recommend, if you're on a statin and you're not having any side effects from it, one of the things you might want to take is a CoQ10 supplement that helps minimize any of the potential side effects from the statin therapy. But take your CoQ10 and your statin. It is the right thing to do. You will get great benefit. It will add 10 quality years to your life. No heart attacks, no strokes, no erectile dysfunction, all of those things. So take the medication, it's working for you, and have your numbers checked. See where they were before you started the medication and see how well you have improved by taking the medication. I check my patients every 3 months.
Yes, sir. And Dr. Collier, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Rickey Smiley, I can be reached on all social media at AskDrMJ. Please subscribe to and go to my YouTube channel, Ask Dr. MJ, where you can watch hundreds of videos on various healthcare topics, and there is always replays of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show Wellness Wednesday broadcast. So go to that. These are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, Super Dave, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or its production crew. Guess what, Ricky?
Yeah.
Stay. Don't you dare go away.
Come on.
You're listening to Dr. MJ on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus.
Comedian Rita, Brent. All right, y'all, it's about that time. We got the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, comedian extraordinaire, Jackson State University's own member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, one of the funniest up-and-coming comedians in the country, Emmy Award-winning Rita Brent in the building.
Rita. What up, Rita?
Rita, what up?
What's up, man? How y'all feeling? Y'all good today?
Laughing at you on Facebook every day. That's what.
Acting foolish.
Right.
Well, Ricky, I need to talk about something that's not necessarily a laughing matter. We need Jesus to fix it. Have y'all heard about this horrible infection that's going around? It's called cyclosporiasis. Yeah. It's where you get.
Dr. Collier, you heard of that?
Yes. That's the virus that I was just speaking with Beyonce about.
Okay.
Yeah. Good morning, Rita.
Yeah. Hey, Dr. Collier. Yeah, so you know all about it. You know, I'm reading at the highest concentrations in Michigan, Ohio, New York, and hadn't made to Mississippi yet. But I want us to hear from at least one lady who has been through it so we can understand the severity of this. Let's listen.
No, it was pretty bad. It was bad. It's embarrassing how bad it was. There were moments where I was literally just camped out in the bathroom and like, I don't care. I'm just going to lay on this floor. I did everything. My friend joked and said I was eating like a sick dog because I made homemade chicken and rice, homemade chicken and noodles. I couldn't eat any of it. I couldn't hold anything down. I'm still actually on the antibiotics. Like I'm not fully recovered yet. I still have to go and get, follow-up labs because they want to make sure that my liver is repairing and that everything is kind of going back to where it needs to be.
Really? Is that a real thing?
For sure. Absolutely. Not just nausea and vomiting, but explosive diarrhea. That is the term that's being used. That's where your pants turn brown. You can't hold it. You just got to park in the toilet, like she said.
Oh,
explosive diarrhea.
Man.
God.
I'm scared. I'm scared to eat anything. And
No lettuce.
I've been talking
No bagged lettuce.
Berries. They say you're supposed to cook strawberries. I don't know how you were supposed to cook strawberries. How you supposed to do that?
Get frozen strawberries.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
That might help.
Yeah.
Yeah, frozen
Well,
strawberries
I've
probably
been
okay.
talking to people on Facebook, and they are coming forward and saying they are experiencing this. And I want Jesus to fix it for these people, and I hope we don't get it. But if you at home struggling, you have fallen ill and you can't get up, I have this song that I want you to play it for encouragement.
Okay.
And Jesus will order your steps.
Uh-oh.
Amen.
Okay.
Here we go.
Dear Heavenly Father and my Lanta Jesus, Imodium Jesus, Pepto-Bismol Jesus, we ask that you would be a fence around every gastrointestinal system experiencing difficulties today. Order their steps, Lord, and restore them. In your name we pray. Amen. Order my gut and my butt, dear Lord. Leave me by the toilet each day. Send me some ointment, Father, I pray. Cyclosporiasis is the word. I'm losing weight, looking like a bird. One day I was hungry, had Taco Bell. 2 weeks later, my body went to hell. My backside is leaky, my God, the smell. I really need help, have you heard? Tore up from the floor up ain't the word. My tushy is hurting. It's like my coffee had a spill. If you give me some help, Lord, I'll pay my tithes for real. My diet is changing. But the explosion's still the same. Will you send me some help?
Come on.
And put out this flame.
Yes.
Reorder my gut and my butt, dear Lord. Leave me by the toilet each day. Send me some ointment, Father, I pray. Cyclosporiasis is the word. I'm losing weight, looking like a bird. Please save all the berries from the dirt. And salads, I wanna eat a Caesar. Gee, wash the produce white as snow. And make this song, I think I gotta go.
Y'all give it up for Rita Brent. Hey, Rita, thank you for that beautiful song, Straight from the Lord.
You're so welcome.
Let everybody know how they can find that song and how you can be reached.
All right, you can catch me on all social media at Rita Brent Comedy. That's Rita Brent Comedy, RITABRENT Comedy on all platforms. And Late Night with Rita Brent is back for season 2. Y'all get the tickets. The next show is August 1st, downtown Jackson, Mississippi, JacksonHowToVince.com. Yeah.
There it is. Hey, love you, Rita.
Love y'all too.
All right, y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News
News headlines. Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, at the bottom of the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Wednesday, July 15th. Here's what's going on in the news. A shocking family tragedy out of Illinois has led to murder charges against two teenagers. Police say 16-year-old Jameer Davis and his 15-year-old girlfriend targeted members of the girl's own family in a series of shootings across East St. Louis, leaving 5 people dead and 2 others wounded. Investigators have not announced an official motive. Family members, however, say there had been ongoing conflict inside the home before the killings. Davis is being prosecuted as an adult, and prosecutors are seeking to move the girl's case to adult court. And in other news, real quick, federal immigration agents are reportedly hitting the brakes on most vehicle stops, at least for now. This after 2 deadly shootings involving agents in less than a week. In both of those cases, officials say the men who were killed were not the intended targets. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Yeah, man. FIFA World Cup happening, going down, man. Spain beat France yesterday and they advanced to the championship game. They will play the winner of England and Argentina, who plays today at 2 p.m. Central Time in the ATL. Word on the street, y'all, is that the Philadelphia 76ers are aggressively pursuing LeBron James, led by their 3 stars, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, and Jaylen Brown. That would be a good fit for LeBron, but I don't have a problem with it at all. But we all know he's going back to the land. We all know LeBron James need to go back to Cleveland and retire in the land. But we're going to see what happens, man. He's going to ride this thing out as far as he possibly can. Quick sports report right there. Follow me on social media at Rock T. Holla. Brat got the hot spot right now.
Hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 28 before the top of the hour, y'all time at the hot spot. What up, Brent?
What up, Rick? Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, Megan Good recently went on Danielle Brooks' podcast and is looking back on her divorce from Devon Franklin. And here's what she had to say.
Turned out to be the biggest blessing for both of us, you know, and now for, you know, his wife and me and my husband and like, you know, and it's like, I think that at the time I was so mad at God and I was so confused and I was so like, well, Lord, you told me to marry this person. And like, you knew that my worst fear was to get a divorce. And then when it did ultimately happen, I was just like, Lord, I just don't trust you anymore. And it took me, you know, that full, like, just like year of just like constant therapy, constantly crying it out. And what I realized is like God didn't lie about anything. Everything God said was true at that time. That was my husband at that time.
Yeah.
Everything that I needed to get from that, I got from that. Everything I needed to give to that, I gave to that. And we're both better because of it. I think I know I'm a better wife because of that experience.
And that's what I wanted.
Wow.
Oh, Lord, that gave me hope.
That's
that
great.
gave me hope.
That's a great way to
Keith,
look at things.
That gave me hope right there.
I'm glad you got hope.
I'm
glad you got hope.
Keep sweating, Cupid in the building. Cupid, I got hope, man.
Amen.
Oh my God, today.
Is that her name, Hope?
My God.
You got faith?
Hopefully.
You got hope?
Hopefully.
All right, y'all, moving on. Earlier this week, Tiana Taylor thanked Jay-Z for sharing the stage with her during his 3rd and final night at Yankee Stadium this past weekend. She helped kick off the show by coming out to do Mary J. Blige's part on Can't Knock the Hustle. Tiana said technical difficulties affected the sound in her in-ear monitors, but she kept her focus on the significance of sharing the stage with Jay-Z. She also posted a message saying, the sound and in-ear said not today. But guess what? The gratitude was louder than any mic could ever be. I may not have been able to hear a damn thing, but one thing I could do was see. And I got to see this little girl from Harlem stand beside the GOAT in Yankee Stadium in front of over 40,000 people who showed so much love.
She apologizing.
And while, excuse me, can I finish my story, Gary? And while backstage, she ended up singing the song, giving up a glimpse of what performances would have been sounding like without the technical issues. And check this out.
But until then, lately, I'm the one who's crazy about the way I'm making me feel. I'm just trying to get my I got the time to not this hustle for real. Yeah.
Oh, she killed that.
Yeah, she can sing. She did a great job.
And when the monitors go out, you got to go back to Baptist church. You got to take your index finger and mash your ear. and then mash the vibrato.
Yeah, it's rough.
Am I right,
rough.
Cupid?
That's so true.
Yeah, you better mash your ear. You can't hit the monitor. You got that's what the index finger. Yeah, you learn that.
Listen, we gonna wrap up the hot spot on
you
that
singing
note.
order my. Especially you singing "Call on the Lord." And you in A flat. Yes, I remember when.
For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. And if you missed any of the show, you can catch it on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. And you can catch me on all my social media at So Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Dwight Stone with that praise mix down. It's the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.